Hi, my magical creatures, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is I'm going to talk about my online dating experience as a trans woman. So before we begin, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, a like, and don't forget to subscribe. It's a free way to help you out. So let's get started. All right. So so where do I even begin? I want to say like my online like dating experience. Honestly, I really it was a big waste of time, honestly, for me because okay, so I didn't start online dating until I was like probably like 20 years old. No, I was not like 20. I was probably like, no, yeah, I was probably like 21, 22 years old. I started like doing online dating. So basically, after my first boyfriend, after like we didn't like work out in the end, I decided to go on like a dating app. And so I went on Tinder, I went on Bumble, I went on OkCupid, and also too, I did Facebook dating app, and also too, I did trans dating. I did the trans dating. And then I also did like the Tammy app. I think that's like a new LGBT app or whatever. I did that and then I got kicked off of that app because this person was like, send me nudes or whatever. So then I said, okay, well then send me some money. But I was just joking. I wasn't gonna send no real nudes or nothing like that. But I was just getting sick of guys asking for nudes and stuff. And I was like, okay, well then send me some money. And then all of a sudden I got blocked off the Tammy app. And so I sent a review and I said, why did I get kicked off the app? And they were like, well, you were soliciting on the app or whatever. And I was like, what the heck? I said, well, he was over here asking me for nudes. So yeah, jokingly, I said, yeah, then send me the money. And then I guess they took it as like me soliciting and I got banned off the app and I can never make a new profile or anything like that. So I don't really like Teamy app or whatever. Stupid, whatever. And I gave them a bad review. But anyways, they're gonna kick me off, but they don't. But I don't know the guy or whatever. I'm just like whatever. So yeah. And then also too, I was on this trans dating app too. Actually, disgusting. I really do not like the trans dating apps. I met a couple cool guys off of there where we just ended up being friends and stuff, but nothing really like serious came of it. And then I met some freaking crazy, scary stalkers off the trans dating app too, and I've also done story times on those. Um, Definitely, I want to say I feel like the dating apps are a big waste of time if you're looking for something serious. I mean, I have seen people like meet people off of there and they definitely had successful stories on here. I'm just coming on here saying my experience on those apps. I've met really cool people on there where we've talked and stuff. I even talked to people where we just had some flings or whatever. And I've also met some guys out there where I got my heart broken because I really wanted something more with them and they was not feeling me in that type of category. Um, Also too, I want to say like dating on those apps. So I will talk about like the meetups that I've definitely met. I've met guys definitely meeting like that live close by. Those type of guys, they basically never really made time to see me. They were always busy all the time. There were times where I did meet up with them, but then would never really go far or anything like that. All these dating these guys and stuff, it didn't last no more than a month. For me, I don't know why. I don't think it's me. I really just think maybe it was the type of men that I was meeting off the app, type of guys I kept attracting. Also too, like I wanted something serious, and all these guys were like, "Oh, I've just gone out of a 7 year relationship. I got out of a marriage. I'm not looking for anybody." It was really hard to find like someone emotionally available because that's what I was really looking for. And I was looking for something long term and something like more. All these guys are always like, well, what are you looking for on here? And it's like, I don't want to be desperate and be like, oh, I'm looking for something serious and long term. I don't want to be suckered into that. So I would just say something like, oh, it just depends on what you're looking for or whatever. I would say that. This is what I would really would say. I would just say, I'm just looking for something to make me, that's something that's gonna make me happy or something. I don't really tell them what I'm exactly looking for, because then a lot of these guys, when you tell them what you're looking for, a lot of them will just kind of like pretend to be that ideal of what you're looking for just so they can sleep with you and then leave you. So I'm just looking what works best for me. That's what I would tell these guys. I would just say, I'm just looking for what works best for me. And then and that's just like, okay. And then I'll ask them what they're looking for. And a lot of them would just be like, oh, I just got out of a 7-year relationship, so I'm really not looking for nothing serious. Those type of guys, I'll immediately just cut them off. And also too, a lot of these guys too would just, especially me being like transgender too, like I just honestly did not have time to be dating, like being like transgender on dating apps and stuff. Even on the trans dating apps, a lot of these guys, like especially like the really good looking ones and stuff, I really wanted those type of guys to be like my boyfriend and stuff, but a lot of those guys were really like disgusting. They had a bunch of girls lined up, and a lot of them were just really like looking for pictures or looking for a hookup. A lot of them wanted to meet me like at their house and stuff. A lot of them did not even want to take me out on dates and stuff. A lot of them wanted me to just meet them at their house, and I was not okay with that whatsoever. There were some really nice guys that did take me out and stuff, but a lot of them they just ended up later being weird and wanted like sex and all that stuff. So it was just really crazy. So back when I was like 21, I'm 26. I've been on dating apps for like 5, 6 years now. Um, Really, yeah, like 5, 6 years I've been on dating apps. And honestly, I have not met the one off of those dating apps. I definitely met some guys for like just for like a quick fling, but nothing more, nothing serious. So Also too, a lot of these guys too, that live nearby me wanted to hook up, or they wanted me to come down to see them, or it was just, or they would just want to talk and that's it. And then a lot of them want to ask like really deep personal questions up front, like what do you have between your legs, and just really insensitive ass people on there. um and then the ones that lived super far away from me, especially on the trans dating apps, that were really good looking, and they lived super far away, like I mean, in another country or far away on the other side of the United States. They were like, "Man, baby, I wish you lived closer to me. I would take you out. I would wife you up. You would be my bride. Man, like we would have been together forever." It's just so annoying. It is so annoying. And then like the guys that you like, it's just annoying, and it just really makes you wonder, like, dang, like what if I actually really lived near that person? Like, do you think I would have been like with that guy? So it's just, for me, it was just a buzz. Like honestly, I honestly hated online dating. I've definitely did meet some cool guys, but we just ended up being friends and stuff. And I don't even really talk to those guys anymore. The ones that I became friends with. Um, Honestly, I freaking hated online dating. It was a big waste of time, a big waste of time on my energy, on my well-being, waste of my gas going to go see these guys. Um, it sounds like I'm ranting or anything, but I'm really honestly talking about my experience as a dating online as a trans woman. I feel like online dating for me is sucks. I know other girls do online dating long distance and it works out for them. If it does for you, that is awesome. But for me, for long distance, just doesn't work for me. I honestly just do not have the patience anymore to like be patient and just talk to, you know, guys. And, I just don't have the patience anymore and the time. And, I just feel like too, the time that I was giving to these guys, they did not reciprocate it back. So yeah, it's just super annoying. But so I think about 2 months ago, I decided to delete all of my dating apps. I've deleted all of them. I am not on them anymore. Um, I've probably been on every dating app there is on the dating app market, and I even paid money to like talk to people on there. On certain ones, not all of them, but on certain ones I have. And honestly, it was just a big waste of time. And I personally believe if you're looking for something like serious and long term, I really feel like you have to find it organically. And honestly, I just felt like, I've been on the dating apps for like 5, 6 years now, and if I haven't found anyone, then I'm just taking that as a sign from the universe that I need to work on myself and not that I basically need to work on myself and not, how do you say, like, not look for it. Like, you need to just focus on yourself and let it happen organically and let it just happen naturally and not look for it or force it or whatever. And I noticed that for myself, and that's honestly what I'm gonna do. And so far I've been doing pretty good. Have not wanted to go back on the dating apps ever since. Just been really focusing on myself and just not being distracted and just really honing in and working on myself. So I don't know if any of you girls are going out there and going through the same thing that I'm going through, but I definitely wanted to put this video out there and let you know that you are not alone and that there is nothing wrong with you. I just honestly think it's just the type of men that I was probably attracting or meeting on the apps. It just wasn't for me. And I just think it's the universe trying to communicate like this is your time to be alone and to work on yourself. And I'm just accepting that and I'm not being distracted and I deserve the world and the best and I don't deserve someone that's gonna dissect me and treat me like an object, sexual object and stuff. I'm a human being and I deserve to be treated like a queen and a goddess and you too. So, um, yes. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, a like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay magical. Mwah.